people that don't live in Atlantic City. It's a lot of racism going on as well. When you look at the fact that my wife and I control $597 million of taxpayers' money, a lot of people that look like us have a problem with that.
That's true.
Controlling the jobs, the contracts. She just got a new 5-year contract, a record-breaking contract. Year one, $282,000. Like I said, we care deeply about the city. One thing that we want to improve is our urban entertainment. I'm speaking that. I'm working with Live Nation.
You should work with Joe.
I told Live Nation next year, no excuse. I need an urban festival on the beach. So understands the culture. Like I told you, I'm for the culture.
Of the culture.
And
can't beat that.
We definitely need that.
What's the most, and don't tell me serving your constituents, what's the most fun part of being mayor?
I tore down Trump Plaza. And a lot of people tried to make that politically.
Good.
But as mayor of the great city of Atlantic City, I'm ultimately responsible.
When I speak about Atlantic City, I'm speaking about the folks that drive in a couple weekends, see the sign that says, "Welcome to Atlantic City." It looks like Chinese stores without chicken wings. It looks like souvenir shops without souvenirs. It looks desolate. It looks, dare I say, dirty?
The last time you've been there?
I haven't been in 10 years.
It looks like a shit show for the people that are just going.
Now you got a government that's stable, that's under me, fiscally responsible, but the state of New Jersey made us raise taxes. There are things that will attract families because we got to pivot because it's no longer just a casino town. Instead of raising money and worrying about my next election or people that I want to help with election, I put the money back in the community. I put $3,580,000 for Atlantic City residents for college scholarships called the Mayor Marty Small Senior Scholarship.
I do see a lot of dispensaries that have been popping up around here. And from some of the people that I speak to in Atlantic City, they say that really none of them are Black-owned.
How can New Jersey residents feel confident that you're doing all you can for them?
Like murders, drugs, gang beefs. But when you got somebody like me that's close to the situation, they always, Mayor Small is hiring criminals. You damn right I am. I wear that with a badge of honor.
Our good mayor of Atlantic City, Mayor Small, came here to fuck.
Can we say great day?
Great day.
Great day, yeah.
It's a great day everywhere.
That's how we greet everybody.
Great day in Jersey City.
Yep.
I got the sense that there were no good days in.
He's so stupid.
Just go. That's the vibe that he gave. Team, I done been around politics for a while. I know what political teams look like. That nigga right there ain't no political strategist.
No, it's the nigga
Nah, listen, man. I got my squad with me. We got to be protected because. Nah, listen, because look, I'm gonna tell you. We was gonna bring our Great Day charter bus up there. That's why I texted you and said, "What's the limit?" The whole city want to beat "Don't Call Me White Girl" up because she threatened me.
Boy,
And you was gonna bring the charter bus to do that?
So I had to calm the troops down. I said, I'm still close to the hood. I don't do hood things. When you look at what Atlantic City is, we're not that casino juggernaut anymore. But what a lot of people don't realize, these aren't Atlantic City homeless. We call it Greyhound therapy. Municipalities near and far give their less fortunate a one-way bus ticket to Atlantic City and say, figure it out. I can't have development come in if I'm not going to look out for people for affordable housing. Now, what is affordable? Affordable is in the pockets of the beholder. But when you look at what is affordable, if I'm asking all of these developers to come in, I'm going to do something to enrich my people too. We got an anti-violence program called One Neighborhood Evolution. Atlantic City having a couple different hospitals when we only have one hospital because...
So everybody that gets shot goes to the same hospital?
Well, a lot of people ain't getting shot.
No, I just meant hypothetically.
Yeah, it's the same hospital, and it was a situation where the community had a chance to get dressed up and celebrate me.
When we ask a question, you answering a totally different question.
He answered the next 7 questions.
He on message.
Yeah, he's go. He on go.
Atlantic City, we have a robust hip-hop community in Atlantic City, but it's overshadowed by Big Brother New York and Big Brother Philly.
Like every time I go there, them little white boys, they out there, you can't barely walk. It's a crowd out there. And I don't really see the crowds when I go to Atlantic City.
I mean, I don't
anywhere.
I don't see how you. I think that people aren't going to come and say, "Well, man, I ain't never going back because Atlantic City's dirty," or, people getting robbed on the boardwalk. My family and I been through the mud. If certain people had it their way, my wife wouldn't be superintendent, and I damn sure wouldn't be mayor. My daughter was involved with a kid that we didn't want involved in. We started doing things. So DCP&P got involved, and then the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office got involved. So they charged me and my wife with child abuse, endangering the welfare of the child, whole nine. For 2 years, all over the country, I was drugged through the mud, being called a child abuser. We make city announcements. The haters on the blogs would say, "Oh, you're a child abuser," blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, the same hater that's called me a child abuser is still saying "Make America Great Again" with Donald Trump. They got 34 felony convictions, but it's all right. But this is a family matter that was blown out of proportion, turned into a political matter. They raided our home over child matter. My co-defendant had the same exact warrant that I had. We talk about it all the time. She was the high school principal, Mandy Days. Husband's a big fan of the podcast, my cameraman for the day. Pell, they went to the high school and said, "Give me your electronic devices, your phone, your laptops. Let us check the infotainment system." That was it. For me, it was a rainstorm in front of my house. 20 officers, 20 with guns, battering rams, and more said, "We need to search your persons, got to search your house." I'm like, "Oh yeah, they got all that fucking housing authority money in the house. They stole, guns, drugs, whatever." We have a press conference that day to tell the people what it's not. That the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office stuck their nose in family business. They haven't done anything like this to anybody else. Think you turning the people of Atlantic City against me is not going to happen. I said, and when the election comes next year, I'm gonna win it in a big way. But under indictment, then the cases against my wife and his wife were dismissed about a month later, and now, no pun intended, the rabbit got the gun. Now we suing the prosecutor's ass.
That's right.
And we suing them for millions of dollars, and I'm sure that we gonna win.
That square footage gonna go.
Just don't call me white girl, because listen, they
That's my
wanted her.
sister. She coming.
They wanted her.
Listen. They
She
wanted
was here.
her.
She left.
No, listen. I know, but listen. They wanted her in the worst way. I had to call the dogs off.
Well,
So